the proactive foster parent. So, last week we talked about the kitchen and how to organize it and lock things up that you don't want the children to get into. Well, we're going to talk a little bit more about that today with cameras and to lock or not to lock. So, the things that I have locked up in the kitchen, I have pots and pans and chemicals that I don't want the children to touch. In the bathroom, in their bathroom, I have toilet paper, soap, and cleaning chemicals locked up in that closet. And why do I have that locked up? Because remember, they have their own personal towels, wash rags, and everything. So, extra towels and wash rags and toiletries that I use for guests are also locked away in there because the children will go through all the towels and all the wash rags and everything if they don't have their own personal sets. So this keeps them from going through everything, rolling their towel and rolling their wash rag and throwing it under the bed and things like that. Also, lock up sheets, blankets, pillows, anything that the child doesn't already have, my extras for guests and visitors. Those are locked up in the hall closet, as well as things like suntan lotion, hand sanitizer, anything that a child can open up and throw around, locked up. The garage is locked up in foster care, chemicals, tools, paint, all those things need to be locked away. So instead of buying all these cabinets and things for our garage, we just put a lock on the door so no one can go in the garage but me and my husband. The breaker box is also in the garage, and we don't want the children tampering with that. So anywhere you do not want the kids into, of course, my bedroom has a deadbolt, by the way. So my husband is ex-military, and as a foster care rule is, your weapons need to be locked away behind two locks. The gun needs to have a safety on it, and the bullets need to be locked also in a separate place away from the gun. Now, I don't know about you, but the majority of the foster kids that I have, they like to steal. So when I come home, I go directly to my room, I unlock the door, and I put my purse up. My husband has a deadbolt on his closet, and that's where we keep our weapons. So it's behind that lock. Then the gun inside is locked up with the bullets. And we have those behind deadbolts. So if some reason, if the kids get past the first deadbolt of our bedroom, then that's behind another big lock. And this is all just to keep the kids safe and peace of mind because I work. When I come home from work, I don't have time to who did what, where's that, why did you do that, who got into that. If it's locked away and they can't get into it, there's no questions to be had. Then we have cameras. We have cameras in the living room, the kitchen, the hallway, in the downstairs basement. So these are common areas. You cannot have cameras in the children's bedrooms or in the bathrooms. Those are against the law. But all the common areas, we have cameras. And this is really to keep you as a foster parent safe. So if anything happens, you have a picture and you have a video. And I promise you, most of the things that go on in the house happen in the kitchen and in the living room. With cameras, they have an app that can be loaded to your phone and you can tune in, you can play back, you have audio. So, for instance, let's say two of your children got into a fight and you were in your room. That camera is perfect. You can go back, see who started, who said what, all of those things. So that's what I do when things happen in my home. I said, let me go to my room, let me go look it up, let me see it. You can screenshot it just in case you need to turn something into the police, if you need something to turn into DCS, you can screenshot, you can let them see those videos when they arrive so that everything is done properly. I also had to put a lock on one of my children's closet because we had a child that would wear her clothes and wear her shoes. So we ended up having to put a lock on that closet. So there's a million reasons why you would need a lock and key to put away those things so that you can have peace of mind. You're not running around with your head cut off. You're not worried. And then you need to have places in your house just for you that the children cannot get into so that you have some place of escape. It could be the bonus room. The bonus room could be your room where you watch, you and your husband or just you and your pet go in there and watch TV undisturbed, no children whatsoever. You need a place just for you. Lock it up, lock it up. I'm a firm believer in locks and cameras. The front door has a camera. You can see when the children leave, you can see when the children come in, you can see what they're wearing, you can see if they try to bring someone in the house, all those great things. If they leave, I have a camera over the garage. If someone comes to pick them up, you have that car, that license plate, it's a great investment, let me just say. And I spend less than $100 a month for that security system. It's going to protect you as a foster parent. Well, that's it. I hope something that was said that was useful. It is a great investment and it will not only protect you as a foster parent, but it will protect you with your children. Thank you for joining me again for the Proactive Foster Parent.